I guess we're live. Yay! This is my first live. Well, I guess not my first live, but my first planned live. Hello, Tim. Still trying to figure this out, so guess I should sit down. So, while I'm waiting for a couple more people, how are you doing, Doug? Thanks for stopping in. Hey, Rory. Hi. I was just saying, I really don't know how to work this yet, so I was just waiting for a few people to come in. And so I have been getting in my own way for the last 3 weeks, trying to not make videos and not go live and not share a message that is really important. That message to me is that everybody is fully and completely capable of changing their own direction in life, their own stars, their own fate, whatever you believe in. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Don't let anybody tell you that you shouldn't do something. Of course, obviously, morality has this code. I live by my own code. Of course, that has gotten me landed in jail and prison in the past. Luckily, my morals have evolved and changed. But this isn't going to be very long. I just wanted to actually do it because I keep talking myself out of it. And so I told Rory, I said, I'm going live in 5. And I almost didn't do it. And he's like, I'm waiting. Like, shit. Okay, fuck. Here we go. So I'm really happy that people came in and came out. That's fine. Somebody will catch me on the flip side. Somebody I get sidetracked really easy. And now I'm 8-year-old's home, so this probably won't be very long. I just want to say, hi Lily.
Hi, Mommy.
Stop lying to yourself. Thank you, Rory. Our brain is actually engineered millions of years ago to keep us safe and keep us comfortable. So you, by default, lie to yourself. It doesn't matter what it is. Your first thought is usually a lie. It is whatever is going to make you feel safe and comfortable, even if the very thing that is making you feel safe and comfortable is actually hurting you. Thank you, Rory, Mr. Genius himself right there. Thank you for sharing.
What are you doing?
I have a focus problem, guys. That's my problem. That's my obstacle I'm overcoming here lately. But hey, 2 months ago I was homeless on the streets of Pensacola, and today I own a corporation. So am I a millionaire? No, not yet. I will be. Thank you. So anyway, my company's called Unlabeled Enterprises, Inc. And that's because every label, I have borderline personality disorder. And yes, I jump all over the place, but I want people to understand something. So when I found that out years ago, I was like, oh, that's why I don't feel like I belong anywhere, right? You'd think that it would like explain everything. But no, it goes way deeper than that. Every thought you have, underneath your thought, it's anchored by beliefs that were instilled in you by osmosis, by everything around you. Hi, Angela. Hi, Danny. And there's always a root way down deep. I happen to have a knack of finding that for people. I don't understand why, but they say that we have the mirror neurons in our brains. So that's how people can communicate. Did you know you were all bilingual? We all have language, and then we have nonverbal language. And that's what we were made to communicate with, was the nonverbals, before we developed our language. So that's still instilled in us. So, say, a gangster on the street, or a drug dealer, or something like that, criminals. They're very good at watching people, because a lot of times when they're locked up, they get to watch people. So, if you just take that simple fact and reframe it, I have a lot of criminal friends. Well, I had a lot of I knew people that were criminals. I was a criminal. I was just talking to my nephew, and I started out at 18 years old as a nurse for 14 years. And I was telling him I did things backwards. What I did was, I started up here, and then I fell from grace all the way down here. And so when I was living homeless on the street, I had to say, what can I do with my transferable skills now? So I had to translate what I did as a nurse, as an educator, as an administrator, as a manager, and figure out how to live on the street. I told him, my nephew, I said, don't do it that way. You start on the bottom, and you get to the top. And he's like, oh, now I understand. I'm like, yeah, every skill you have, you can transfer it and transpose it onto any imagining of any type of life that you want. And like I said, you know, from November of 2018 to July of 2019, thank you, I was literally on the street in Pensacola, Florida. I didn't know anybody. I was it sucked. Okay? It just really fucking sucked. And I would keep going through the same cycle over and over again. Now, I'm a smart person, okay? I'm very intellectual. But sometimes that's been my Achilles heel, you know? I would understand exactly what everybody's doing, why they're doing it, but I couldn't turn that inward and be like, well, why does the exact same situation happen to me every single week with different characters? Finally, I'm like, oh, shit. I'm the constant. I'm the same character. And, so fuck, I must have to work on me. Now, even though I have all of this knowledge, all of this understanding, I still couldn't break my own pattern. And the important thing to know is I cracked the code. And then the universe just started showing me what I was asking for. In retrospect, before, when I was homeless and abandoned, the universe was giving me exactly what I asked for. I was in a self-pity type of state. In my eyes, I didn't blame anybody for my situation. But there's so many different things I could have done that I wasn't doing because I was comfortable. Do you get that? I was comfortable being unknown. I was comfortable knowing that my family wasn't calling and checking on me. I was comfortable. Bitch, it is not comfortable living on the street. What was I thinking? You know what I mean? Anyway, fast forward. And now I'm not. And I got out of my own way. And I can't possibly get into everything that I want to say right now. The big conquest of the decade was to get on live. So I did that today. So yay. But I'm really good at helping other people, but I didn't know how to help myself. Well, like I was saying about the universe, then I got to become part of this amazing team. Rory, Cody and Sean and Will and David and Jamie. Everybody has been so brilliant. And then I was thinking yesterday, I was writing, and I said, I remember when I used to say, if I only had me on my team, I'd be fine. If I only had me. Well, now I've got like 10 me's, but they're even better versions of me, which want to make me soar higher than that. And clarity. I finally got clarity. So, I guess that's it. Stretch that off your list and make sure. I got you, Rory. Thank you. I didn't even really get to interact with you guys. I was nervous. I'm not nervous anymore. I'm going to try to do this at least like a few minutes every day just to get myself built up again. Main message I want to say is you will get knocked down. You will fail. But fail forward. Just keep failing forward. Don't fail backward. Thanks. Thank you very much. Bye, guys.